Here's your prayer, watch over me. Here's your prayer, pray with me. Guess where I learned that from? Jesus. When he was in the garden and he was facing an incomparable agony. He told his disciples, will you go with me? Why, just pray a little while. I'll take your prayerful assistance. He told them, watch with me. Just how long? 1 hour. I know I'm the Son of God, but right now, as a human being, I want you just to watch with me for 1 hour. They couldn't do that, so he came back and said, well, can you just pray with me? I'm about to die for the sins of the world. I'm about to change the course of history. Can y'all just pray with me 1 hour? Say yes. None of them did it. So Jesus said, here's what I got to do. I got to make the right decision. You can't watch me. You can't go with me. You can't watch for me. You can't even pray with me. So since I got to do it all by myself, I'm going to say, Father, this cup that is so bitter that I wish not to drink of. Say yes. I'm coming to you all by myself. I have a will to find my way around this bitterness. But nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. Will you tell somebody near you, I don't mind you praying for me? Tell your neighbor, oh neighbor, I don't mind you watching with me. Now lift your hands towards God and tell him, either way, I've decided, not my will, but your will be done. Say yes. In the last part of your decision-making formula, we have an example. I wish you would say example. Yeah. I call it an example of perfection. Now you probably don't classify yourself as perfect. I can understand that not many have that delusion that they've arrived at perfection. But what we do have is an example of perfection. We can have a perfection perception. How you like that? Say it, a perfection perception. Don't look to yourself for perfection, but look to perfection for perfection. Say yes. Because whenever Jesus had to make a decision, he always made the right decision. Yeah, he was the Son of God. Get your doctrine right. He was very God of very God. Yes, he was God in the flesh. But he is the only one who was God and human. He wasn't half human and half God, or part-time human, part-time God. But he was God all along. But he became human so he could show us how to make the right decision. Say yes. Look at Jesus. He got tired and went to sleep. So that way he can show us what to do when we're tired. When he was in the wilderness, he got hungry. And the devil told him to turn the stones into bread so he could show us what to do when you're hungry. He got teary-eyed at the cemetery. Yeah, he got sad sometimes. But he was crying at the grave of Lazarus. He was showing us what to do when you're sad. He went to church and they were playing church. Tell your neighbor, don't play church when you go to church. They played church until he got angry and cleaned house.
Yes, he did.
He showed us how to have clean church. Say dancing in, told their disciples, back off, because I get happy every time I bless a little child. Say yes. And when he was threatened, he was courageous, always courageous. And when his taxes were due, oh Lord, when he was approaching April the 15th, he said, well, even though it's not really fair, go down to the sea, get a fish, and take the tax money out of the fish's mouth. You know what he did? He talked to his mother at the wedding until she was respected. He talked to Mary, washing his feet, and said, she ain't wrong. She's right this time. In other words, whenever, if y'all hear me say, I'll hear you. Whenever you see Jesus, he was always right. Whenever you see Jesus, he was always correct. Whenever you see Jesus, he was always perfect. Whenever you see Jesus, he always had the right decision. So I want to know, what do you know about Jesus? Somebody ought to shout, he's all right. Yeah. Shout, he's all right. Everybody stand up.